Okay, standard open, big blind calls. I think we can check this flop sometimes. We can also bet. Um, Pretty disconnected. I lean towards a small bet here with the 2 overcards. Okay. Big blind wants to donk pot. I think we just fold.
Let me look at this. Sim, 60 big blinds, hijack versus big blind.
It's 80 big blinds. But like, I don't think they have a pot dunking range here.
Okay, so the board is the, okay, 10, 5, 4. Rainbow. Yeah, he doesn't dunk at all. Say he does.
He donks pot.
My sim is not gonna have that, but
Yeah, like do
if
we
you bet small, we would call. We're not 0% fold here.
Yeah, I think
Never
against a small
0%.
bet, we could probably call. But then like when he goes pot, we just fold. I think it's fine. Okay. What do you do here?
I'm just calling.
I think I'm gonna raise most of the time.
I think we wanna go polarizer.
Let's see. Okay, ace jack is actually flatting most of the time at 60.
Is it polarized or not?
It's not that polarized.
You're
Like
80, right? Look at 80 just for fun.
yeah, it's flatting even more at 80. It's fairly linear.
No, it's polarized. The word.
Or like the
one,
polarization
1.
comes from like the high-low ace X
Yeah.
combos.
Here's something.
Okay. Oh, we do flat, which is nice. I think I'm probably gonna check back a lot here. He bets one big blind. I think we just call.
Yeah.
He checks here.
I think you should stab because if you don't bet here, that means you never have a spade. You cap yourself by not betting. I mean, at this point, I don't think your jack is gonna be winning a lot at showdown, but I don't know. Maybe it's just better to. I don't know.
I think we can stab or check back. I think both are fine. Like he's still gonna have a lot of jack X that we're beating anyway. So I think both are fine here. He calls. River's a king. I believe we just give up now if he against any aggression. And if he checks, we just check back. Yeah, when he bets large like this, it's like just an easy fold. Check, check. I think we can bet or check. I think both are fine. We're multi-way here. So I think I like checking just a little bit more. Okay, we check. Turns an ace. And both players checked. I don't think we have any aces here because we would have bet him on the flop majority of the time.
I think you're betting a lot on this texture.
I think in multi-way
Way
pots,
to- We have no way, sure, but you can get better kings to fold. Yeah,
that's true, but like a 10 is not folding now, which a small blind has a lot of.
you
Big
can
blind
get a
also
five
has
to
some.
fold on the flop maybe sometimes.
River, I think we just check it down. We lose to a straight. Yeah. So yeah, maybe bet on the turn, but it's like
I think you should bet the flop just once, small. Because like, yeah, we are multi-way, but it doesn't kill every one of our, like. For me, like say for example, this is heads up, a range bet. We're two, are gonna bet 50% of the time, you know, instead of betting 100%. So you do have bets here from in position. No power of the position. This is exactly how we use it, like.
yeah. I took a passive line here. I think betting and checking are both fine.
I think it's a one and done. You just see that small on the flop.
I think after we get to the turn,
Yeah, you're fine.
like if we don't bet on the flop, we're just shutting down.
Yeah. You're fine.
I think we can actually maybe raise here a little bit. What do we cut off? 10-9 suited. Yeah, we do get to 3-bet a little bit. It's fine. Multi-way, I think this is just a fold. Wow. 8-6 off. Yeah, I think if I was heads up against the hijack player, I think I'd just call on the flop, call the turn, and then evaluate the river. Probably fold if he rips it. I think we can just let this go. We can also defend just because of like this weird sizing, but sidestep I think is fine. You like this? Just ripping into the big blind, 20 bigs.
I don't know if I like it.
I believe this is out of range. Like I don't think we're supposed to be ripping this, but there's some ICM considerations here.
What do you mean? We didn't start at the beginning of the hand?
I late reg this tournament, like,
Oh, okay,
and it's a hyper.
okay.
So it's not a ton of ICM, but there's some. Like I think the late reg probably just ended. So what do you do here?
Just call.
9 big blind flatted.
Yeah, you need to call because you don't get better ace to fold. That's
Yeah.
what Sven was saying today.
What do you do? You just checking this flop
No, you can lead.
into 2 players.
Yeah, But it's not the best flop. If it was like 6-5-3, 6-5-4 would be better a lot. 6-5 deuce is not. And you don't have
When
a heart,
we
you wanna do it with like a heart or a 7 or an 8.
when we have the ace, I think we want to donk on 5 high boards because we block the ace X. So if this is 5-4 deuce, I like donking a lot more. What do we do against this?
And just fold.
Okay. Yeah, I think calling is fine here. Although at 20 bigs, we might be a little bit out of line against the low jack. Okay, never mind. We're still in there. I think we just check folding now. Yeah. Open. I like betting here with like a little bit of size up. I think betting small is good too. We do size up and he folds. What are you doing here?
Just go all in.
Yep.
Fire, fire another one.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, then the late reg didn't end. 3-3.
What are you doing? You got tilted?
I think that was actually the end of late reg because we have 20 bigs.
Alright,
I think clear fold. Nice. What are you doing here?
call or fold. I think I fold. That's just stupid. Yeah, feels bad, man. Are you gonna do it?
At 20, it's still
I
ripping it,
know, I know.
mixing it with some
I
calls.
know you want to put some chips here, but it feels really bad because this guy opens into 2 reshove stacks.
What are you doing here? Just ripping it, or are you limp, min raise?
Limp. No, no, no. No, you want to limp at 30 big blinds. At this stack depth, you're just open ripping.
Yep. We're just open ripping majority ace king. All the offsuit aces, basically. Some of our worst suited aces that can make a wheel draw.
Yeah,
And then these like small pairs and really awkward suited hands. So just rip. think we just rip it here too.
King eight?
Yeah,
Ah,
king eight off. Okay, rip it. Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, any ace under 10 big blinds on the button. I think it's fine. We could probably fold here. Yeah. We're just gonna rip it. Nothing to do. This one is kind of iffy, I think.
you just min raise.
I was thinking I was gonna go all in or fold because there's some considerable ICM here. So queen eight suited on a chip EV chart wants to just open. So I was like, there's also like, look at these short stacks. So if we go like 10 big blinds, and it's just like a very clear jam. So I'm guessing like this is too loose of a fold. We need to just rip it here. Especially when we cover these two. This is super brutal. I think this is might be like a money bubble, if I remember correctly. What are you doing here?
You're seeing money bubble everywhere. This is a hyper, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, go put it in. King eight was here. What do you want? These people are terrible. With
So we're in the driver's seat now.
all due respect.
And we chop. What do you do here?
Oh,
How about fold?
I'm pretty sure there's a deuce sometimes on the board.
How about you don't play pocket deuces against 40 big blinds?
Sure, but we just started. How many hands is there in this hand history? Oh my god, really?
132.
What? 100 hands? How? Is it this bad?
It's just a small field tournament on party. Like I'm telling you, like the games are so brain dead. We're just folding here, right?
Yeah, I don't think you fall at Chippy V, but if there's a ICM, sure.
Yeah, there's for sure a lot of ICM here. What are you doing here?
You rumble.
Oh.
I think you can fold as well. It's good. Folding is good.
I just folded it.
How about for four bigs? I don't know. Ah, they won't get that.
Would have got owned. I think we just rip. Nothing to do. I think in the chippy V we can rip this, but here, like, I think we just sidestep. Fold. Nice. Oh, this is the hand that I think I linked it. So this is the final table bubble. This is the stone cold final table bubble. There's these two guys are all in, and then there's three guys all in on the other table.
You just fold.
Yeah, I was like, I just tank folded here with ace queen, but I was thinking like, what do I do with like ace king suited?
I think you fold as well.
Yeah, I think we're only calling like aces.
No, I think you can call with like queens.
No, that'd be like
No,
suicide.
queens, kings and aces, that's fine.
So we would have got owned. So we dodged it. So this is the final table now. We have four big blinds on the final table.
Hmm,
Ripperoni. Ripperoni. What do you do here?
just rip.
Four big blinds, seven big blinds.
You just fold. Maybe someone else calls and you move up.
The
Yeah,
chip
just
leader
fold.
is on my left.
Yeah, just fold. Fine.
There's two people that can just easily snap me off here. I think this is a call.
No, I think it's a fold. It's fine.
You want to run it?
Yeah.
Do you have HRC? Oh, of course you do. You want to like just put that in there?
It's not gonna work like that. Put it in the Zoom chat. Press escape.
What?
You press escape, you should see the Zoom control.
Like just paste it like that?
Yeah.
It doesn't post all of it. It's missing a bunch of info. Or do you want me to put it in a notepad?
Yeah, send me the doc file. Wherever.
Okay, I sent it. I'm pretty sure we can call down to like ace jack suited, maybe even like ace 10 suited. I think it would be like ace 10 suited and ace queen off. We're rumbling here.
struggling to find the file. Send it on Discord. Zoom is giving me a hard time. I downloaded it once, but it's not where I downloaded it. And then now I'm clicking on it and it's not opening. And it won't download again.
You want me to send it to you on Discord?
Yeah. The text file. Alright. What?
Wow.
Oh.
I was about to say, here's the payouts.
No. Well,
All right. In any case, I think this is a call.
I think it's a fold because you have short stacks and you can go for ace king.
I'm pretty sure this is a call. Like, I don't think. I think if we had ace jack suited, we could like think about it. With ace queen, we're just too far up. So we gotta just call it off, I think.
Wait. I'll invite Gavin. He's gonna check pre-flop academy.
Yeah, just invite him. You have the link and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a. Anyway, we got it in. We won.
Being recorded. What are we doing?
What's up? This is my final table from last night.
Oh, what that two table sitting guy?
It was basically a 2-table sit and go.
Oh, okay.
11 people got paid.
I'm just picking.
I came back from 4 big blinds.
I
I
mean,
just
it's pretty
I just want to note that I am the short stack on this final table, and I'm about to own everybody. So
I mean, standard.
Ripperoni, standard. What do you think here?
Wow, dude, this is.
I think it's a fold. Can you look it up?
Yeah, maybe. This is very close. This is like maybe the bottom of the calling range, but there's a lot of short stacks, so that's why it's kind of weird. How many do we have? Is it still 8?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 people.
We need it to be, and everyone needs to be super short. Let's see if I can find something that matches. Need it shorter. See, this is kind of a weird one because it's so short.
I was thinking ace jack is mixing folds, but ace queen suited is too strong.
Yeah, I mean, the suited branch defends way more liberally than the other one. The
Don't
offsuit.
think it's the hand we run at all.
Let's, hold on, I got a hand real quick. I gotta go for these bounties. Might be a really big pot. Oh, he folded. Okay. So I'm gonna look at six max and see if we can find something comparable. So. So let's just look at this, okay? So I got a 9, 12, 15, 30, 16, 17. So like it's a similar distribution, but obviously it's a little deeper than you actually are here. But let's just take a peek. So verse RFI. And we're gonna put ourselves, we're gonna check all the positions. So first in the hijack, because you are relatively. All right, so hijack is calling ace queen off to ace jack off, or ace jack suited. So it's like jacks plus with that. But they have a little bit less to lose just because, you know, they're second to last in chips, so they should be calling a little bit wider. Let's take a look at the cutoff, which is third in chips. This range is basically the same. It's actually a little bit wider. So tens are committing as well. And let's look at small blind, who's kind of like middle stack, and it's even wider. So heuristically looking at this, the earlier position you are, obviously the tighter you need to be calling. But this is probably okay. I would say I think it's probably the floor. This looks fine.
Yeah, so we get it in. Crushing.
He's
Crushing.
yeah, he was jamming way too wide.
Pocket sixes.
Folds. You might actually be able to
fold.
open just because you are kind of deep, but I would just fold.
Fold.
Because it kind of sucks. It sucks if like player 3 jams, right? Because then you're kind of committed for another 4 big blinds. You were just gonna run into it anyways.
You defend your big blind here.
I'm gonna be quite respectful to this guy because he's got double my chips, and I'm in a position where I'm not trying to get knocked out. So
I think I would just fold here.
I might just fold this. I'm gonna be pretty tight until some of the rest of the field either doubles or bust.
Yeah, with the two big blind stack, like just fold. Fold. Nice. Nope, short stack doubles up.
Okay. Where did you finish this tournament? I don't remember what you said.
First.
You won this one. Good.
Yeah, because I'm an ICM god, obviously.
Yeah, well,
All the short stacks are doubling up though.
which is not fun.
That's always worrying.
I think we just check back, stop and go.
Yeah, I'm not committing any more chips to this pot if I don't have to.
Fold. Nice.
Let's see what he calls with pocket 3. Yeah, I mean, this is probably okay.
Yeah,
Right.
he covers. I think it's fine. It's like 4 big blinds. Like, what are you gonna do? Fold a pair?
Yeah, it's probably just fine.
We're in a pretty brutal spot now because there's a 1 big blind stack here. Like we basically can't play any hand. Unless he jams for whatever reason. So we're gonna call, obviously. And lose.
That's a full house. That beats queen high.
Yeah. Pretty timely. Ace king. Get it through.
Feels good, man. Would feel better, man, if you actually got paid.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Check, 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 check. Bet. Check, check. Ah. Oh, I guess there's a four liner. Never mind. I think if I'm player 4 here, do you just jam king queen off here?
If you're player 4,
Yeah.
and he's got king queen,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he has king queen off here on the button. I think he's just open jams. I don't know if player 2 calls off though.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. I probably wouldn't be jamming into player. Maybe you are, actually. Maybe you are. Let me see if I can find an arrangement. It may not be though. Hold on. I wanted to look at one spot I ran into first. So first 3-bet. What are you doing with pocket fours in the hijack, 40 big blinds deep versus a button 3-bet?
40 bigs deep.
Oh,
You can just call or fold. That's up to
you go
you.
all in or call?
I went with the all-in option.
With pocket
And
fours.
With pocket
yeah,
jacks?
pocket fours.
Hmm,
It's there, very minor frequencies. It's not a super big thing. As you start getting closer to 30, it likes it more and more and more. But anyways, four-handed. So we need like a really big stack. Yeah, we need a covering. See, these are not great arrangements four-handed. Maybe we can find something five-handed. Let's go with that, man. Let's go with that. Five-handed, we need a short stack jamming into a large stack. So maybe something like it's too deep. Yeah, there's no really great arrangement that are matching our criteria here. Maybe this one. So the button. It's a 10, 20, 20, 50, 40. So what are we doing from the button? Ah, it does pick this hand at some frequency. So it does like jamming king queen off and then like your suited tens. So yeah.
Yeah. And then ace 6 suited is iffy, right? Like you gotta fold that, I would have to think.
Let's just see what it does in this other arrangement. These guys are in a better position to call. So we'll say first RFI big blind from the button. So first, yeah, okay. So this is shipping 20 in, but it's calling like way tighter. Like it's calling ace jack suited, ace queen off, pocket eights
Yeah.
plus. So like plus or minus something around those is probably where you
Yeah.
would be looking.
Ace 6 suited has to fold here. I think this player 4 missed a jam.
Yeah, player 4 definitely missed a jam. Like just looking at this arrangement, it's very similar. I would think if you were to run this hand would be slotted in there.
does it fold? Sometimes?
No, it would. No, it just opens for 2 sometimes, and then it just jams like the other 40% of the time.
Okay,
And ace 6 suited is folding here, so
Yeah, a6 is not close.
I'm just gonna fold. Ripperoni.
I think you jammed.
Oh, I folded.
You must have been getting those Pokstradamus vibes.
I must have been getting the vibes, man.
you were just thinking, I'm gonna get called by any two and, you know, it's not gonna be fun.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good hand.
Let's
We
see
get
how big a
snapped.
blunder. Yeah, so these guys are not as ICM aware. I don't think you're calling that wide. You're probably not calling.
This is 4 big blinds, right? This is less than 4 big blinds with an ace. I think this is fine, actually.
Maybe. See, that's the power of like the short stack play, right? Because people can make these big plays for you because they get caught in the equity calculations of them. Where it's like, oh, I'm probably good, you know, at least, you know, 30% of the time, so I should be calling here. When it's
Yeah.
like doubling up a chip stack here actually is, you know, it's really bad for player 4.
Yeah, but does player 2 even care? Like, even if he doubles me up, like the places don't change.
So maybe we can find something similar because I would like that. So, okay, here's a good one. Hijack's got 5 big blinds, and we're just going to say versus RFI, and then the big blind's got 32. So it's a similar arrangement, right? So we're looking at the big blind versus the hijack. What is going on here? Versus RFI. We're in the big blind versus the hijack. So it is calling pretty wide in this arrangement, which is a similar arrangement, so it probably is fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine. So we
All
got
right,
a nice double there.
yeah, it's calling quite wide when you get that short.
All right,
What are
what are
we
you doing
doing?
here, Louis?
What are we doing here? Why are we not doing a study session Monday, Wednesday, Friday? What is this?
Oh,
You just
I
got
busted
invited
out
to
early, so I'm looking at hands like a sad boy.
you
Maybe
got
you
invited
need
to the,
to go all in, but there's a one big blind. If you busted before him, you're gonna be the. I think you call and then you fold. That means like you're
I think
gonna waste so much chips if you call here and then you flop fold. I
What is
don't
this? A
think
final
there's a
table?
single good
Yeah,
option
final
here.
table.
It looks so dirty here, man.
What?
welcome to the super secret study group, Sam.
No, what buy-in is this?
$55 buy-in.
Oh, that was the one that you
What?
posted last night.
Yeah.
Impossible, man.
Dude,
They were
I am.
clicking buttons, man. Was it pretty sick?
This is a real feels bad man situation now. Like,
Yeah.
I think you should just jam this in pre-flop because while he does cover you, it is pretty tragic for him to lose over half his stack. So he's gonna have to be
No.
respectful.
The most tragic thing here is we bust before the one big line.
Yeah.
That
Here,
would
look
be
at this. Here are the payouts.
Yeah.
So there's $100 here just to like outlast this one big blind.
We can't, and he's gonna be big blind in 2 hands. So we can't jam here. It feels bad, but I don't know what to do.
What is this? $800? Oh man, it's not even that big of a money.
But there you go. Does that mean like we should like take suboptimal lines?
no.
I mean, this should be easy, right? You just put it into HRC and it'll tell you what's going on.
My license expired on January 31st.
So did mine.
Yesterday. So yours, yeah, right.
Well, no, mine expired last year.
Put it in ITMizer then.
That's a good idea, actually. Let me do that.
I mean, I find these ICM spots, the decision usually is very, very clear. It's just, I feel like it's how well you know an opponent. Is he gonna call too wide? Is he gonna call too tight? Is he aware?
Let me see. 3 max. No. So here's a situation. You've got a 10, 32, 5, 12, 16. So the small blind, blind versus blind, they're first in. They're jamming 46.6% of their range. It's quite a bit. And then the other 41.8 is folding. So then everything else is like a raise and a call. But it's like all your offsuit aces, all your suited aces, most of your offsuit kings, all of your suited kings, all of your suited queens. Like it's going pretty wild here, just because he's gonna have to fold. He's gonna have to fold pretty tight here.
Really?
You know what I don't like about this situation is, I think if you have like say 10 or 11 big blinds, I would jam here for sure. The problem is he could call you here and still outlast the other guy, so he could call you lighter.
Perhaps. So given this dynamic, what do you think the floor of the calling range is? All right, so we're looking at
This one, this very hand is the floor.
We gotta
Guys,
call. Like, I think we have to call probably.
Yeah,
like the most extreme scenario I have looked at before was, I ran this, it was folded to the small blind, and then I'm in the big blind. The guy covers me, he has 22, I had 20. It's right on the money bubble, and we assume that he's jamming 100%. And I know what I could call profitable, but this, I don't know what it is.
It's a profitable jam. It
Yeah,
has,
just take it then.
I think it's a profitable jam. Also, ICMizer agrees it's a profitable jam, even when we take into
But what
account
what is he
10%
calling with?
of aces.
If you look into his calling range,
I
Who
think we're
cares? I have like 4 big blinds. He's calling with everything.
I think we're vastly underestimating the risk premium that player 4 actually experiences in this situation too. We have a risk premium also. Like it's very
but
high.
ours is, it's very high, like way
So-
higher than his.
He's
'Cause
calling
he
down
could-
to pocket 4s. He's calling ace 9.
Like I said, he could call you and still outlast the one big
So
one.
this, hold on, hold this range real quick. Let me see this. Let me take this to compare. I got something. I wanna look at real quick. Oh, crap, don't. Oh, it's really bad. Okay.
Pick it up.
Okay, so this ICMizer range is a little bit, I mean, it's similar in some ways. So like the arrangement that I have for Preflop Academy has it calling all the way down to like mixing frequencies with ace 5 and mixing frequencies with ace 7 off and 6s. So yeah, I mean, it's in the neighborhood of things.
Yeah, it's in there. It's close.
I don't think they're calling with 4s though. I don't think they're calling with 5s.
Right. I don't think so either. But
Yeah.
needless to say, I think
Yeah, but I think if I'm in this game, I might chicken out too. I might fold too. I might fold and just think, well, you might as well just collect the pay jump.
So I flat.
I think
That's probably
your
the worst.
option, your Vince is probably the worst of the options.
I think that's good.
I think the fact that you flat and then call, and now you're going post flop with an SPR a little over 1 out of position.
Feels bad as well, right? It feels
Yeah,
terrible and it
feels
feels like the
fucking
only
bad.
play as well. I don't know,
Feels
very
like-
tough spot. Alright, we can check fold.
And then now what?
Can we?
Yeah, I don't think.
Yes,
that's
what
good.
are you gonna do? Really dust it before the one big blind? You're tied here. Your ends are tied.
Are
So
they?
we
Nothing you
check,
can
he
do.
bets.
Yeah, you just
We
fold.
just fold. I rabbit hunted this. The turn is a jack, so I was like, damn it.
Hmm.
Fold.
Fold. One big blind's automatically all in, so we just fold.
Great. He wins.
And
Oh,
he doubles up.
the worst. Oh my god. Oh. Are you doing it into the chip leader? Hell no, man. You fold here.
We have queen jack
It's
suited.
terrible. It's a terrible hand. You know, this is, it looks good, right? But it's
It
fucking
looks
garbage.
beautiful.
This
This
might be a
is-
fold, actually.
That's what I'm
This is
saying.
just-
This is a fold. This is the worst fucking hand in the world. It's
This
it's
is
just
like-
slightly better than queen ten suited, which is fucking garbage.
So would
This
you,
is like,
if you had more chips, would you jam?
Are you
Yes.
crazy?
yeah, for sure.
No, not
Right.
If I
really.
had 30 big blinds, I'm just ripping.
No,
it
no, no,
here.
no, 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 not 30. Let's say if you had
That's
like
fucking terrible. What's wrong with you guys?
no, because when you have more chips, there's more chance you double up and win this thing, and he's not gonna call you lightly. Because this stack is just like this is he could call you with anything and doesn't hurt his back.
Right, so yeah, their risk premium for calling is much less, but if you have more chips,
Yeah.
both players
I think-
experience a higher risk
Yeah.
premium, so they're gonna have to call tighter and tighter as you get closer and closer to their chip stack.
Yeah.
But this,
If I
they look
had like 15, I would just jam this, no problem.
Do you guys not think that the small blind is going all in with any two here?
No, I don't think so.
We don't care about the small blind. We want to take him out.
No, I care. I only care about the small blind. I just want him to bust, then I can do whatever.
I'm actually happy running my equity versus the small blind if I had more chips.
No, the ace jack feels a lot better than this one. Come on.
Let's say if you change this scenario and you had like 6 or 7 big blinds and the small blind has like 5 or 6 big blinds and then the big blind has this stack, I'm jamming this, no problem.
I think
Ooh.
also Louis, it's a function of the future value scenario here. So like playing a pot with player 4 never makes you any dollars directly. Like you
Yeah.
playing a pot with him is going to result in only you getting more chips or going bust. You playing pots with player 1 can result in actual dollars into your pocket. Which I think it plays into the calculus of the whole situation.
I think here I would still just jam. It sucks, but for me, I would take the high risk route.
So we just fold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't hate this. I don't
that's
hate
what I
this.
like the most. Oh,
Look at this guy folding.
what did the
bastard.
rabbit say? What did the
Player
rabbit
1
say?
is not here
I
to,
don't remember.
What?
make it miserable.
Okay, so you would have missed because you would 100% remember.
Oh
now you're-
boy.
Now you're fucked.
Easy fold. There's no.
Everybody look
fold here.
away.
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
kidding. I think I fold here.
Yeah, you cannot.
Can't call. Fold, easy fold.
One thing I learned ICM, you cannot call, but you could just jam like a maniac.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Oh, he's finally gone.
Finally, Jesus, go all in.
Oh, there we go. Go all in.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my
3 wins.
god,
Wow.
are you serious?
Oh,
Is this how you're gonna get second place? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
This, that was something special.
Oh yeah, war crimes. We're committing war crimes here.
That was something special.
What do we do here?
Oh,
I don't hate calling.
How about jamming?
that's fucking terrible with queen ten off. How about that? You want to block
Yeah, I
an
don't-
ace or a king?
Feel kind of iffy about jamming.
All right, so we call.
Oh my goodness.
Nothing to do but check, I believe.
Jack for sure.
He checks back.
Oof.
Now, I want to tell you a story, all right?
Story
My
time.
mom didn't raise no bitch. Having the 10 here is pretty critical.
Oh man, you got a double gutter essentially. So
Double gutty,
Ugh,
and so we check.
yeah.
He bets a quarter. What do you want to do here?
think you
Are you
gotta call,
serious? You should snap fold.
What is this? Are you in the big line?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm in the big blind.
I mean, I prefer to have a spade, but I could see us just jamming here.
Yeah,
what?
we don't want a spade when we jam.
No, jamming is.
Yeah, but when you jamming here, you have a spade to generate more fold equity.
We never jam with this hand.
No, but we don't want any spades because we want him to have two bad spades. Like if he has
Yeah,
like
but
queen eight,
I believe in solver to a certain extent. Sometimes you just gotta play street poker.
street
so
poker.
we just fold.
Oh my goodness, straight poker.
I mean, we could float, right? I mean, you call, you still have 8 bigs. It's not all that bad.
Been too tempted. I would have probably called that. For better
It's
or
all
worse.
it's all about the discipline laydowns, you know. We have 5 big blinds and a dream. What do you want to do here?
So he's opening up into the other guy. They're likely to, clash. I would probably fold if he's doing that.
Yeah, easy fold.
I would be waiting for like a hand where they have to open into me or I can jam into player 3. So it's like I want player 1 jamming into me or I want to be jamming into player 3. I don't
I
want to be
think-
jamming over player 1. You need a pretty tight range to do that, I think.
This is a mistake,
have-
right? Like this guy never wants to flat here. It's like always jam or fold.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. His range is probably tilted towards like jams, but I imagine there's some flats in there. I don't know if I got a 3-way setup for something similar. We need a shorty and then 2 equal stacks. Give or take. Yeah, I've got nothing great for that.
This is a huge check raise. This is a $200 check raise right here. The other
Wow.
dude just like says, "What's up? What's up, bro?"
You're stuck. What do you gotta do? You're stuck.
I mean, yeah. What else are you gonna do?
This right here is why you fold. Because they're gonna do shenanigans like this and it makes you a lot of money.
Yeah.
You probably jam this.
King 3 suited, 4 big blinds. I think we just have to go with it.
Yeah, I'm a
I
fan.
agree.
You jam. If you get through player 3, you're in pretty good shape usually.
Oh,
Yep. There you
Oh,
go.
ace, win.
nice.
So when you're there, what do you think the worst hand that you're calling with is?
If I'm player 1,
No, if you're hero, if you see a jam and a call, what do you think the
what am I calling with?
yes?
Aces. Like
Correct.
literal aces.
Maybe
I don't think that's the case though.
Wait, I mean, there is. Yeah, you're on deck right now to basically get the last pay jump. You probably. I think you're supposed to be very, very, very.
I'm pretty sure it's like literally aces because this guy just open ripped and the small blind called. So the calling range is like super, super strong here because I'm on the big blind.
I would not agree with that. If you run the ICMIs, I don't think it would just be aces.
we only had one.
Yeah, we only have the we only have the one.
Because
My HRC set up for you guys.
careful, Noah. Okay.
Yeah, like there's no way here. It's got to be
Yeah.
like aces only, or
Hey, it's
maybe
fine.
kings, like kings and
I
aces.
think you're probably like seriously folding jacks and maybe calling queens plus, I would think, like in reality is probably what you should be doing. It should be very tight though. At,
Yeah.
6 big blinds.
So here are the payouts. We have 361 locked up. The next second place is 539.
Right, it's almost 4 buy-ins. It's pretty significant.
Yeah.
So yeah, it should be very tight.
All right. So we're heads up now. I think Ripperones. Nice. Pretty good flop.
Call.
Ooh. You calling off here?
Yeah. Call.
I think so.
I think this is closer than you think.
No,
I
no.
don't think
It is
like
closer.
man, but
I'm also calling here, but like it's closer than you think it is, because like
It is
ace
closer.
5 has more equity than ace 6 by a lot. So we chop, the miracle chop.
yeah, this was not looking to be a very good situation.
Just open fold
Yeah.
this. I think we can jam this as well if we really wanted to. We could also limp.
I don't
I
like
think
the
folding is
jam.
also not that terrible.
I think you need a king blocker or an ace blocker, not this one.
I think all the options can have some frequency here, so I just decided to fold.
I think you should limp. Why not limp?
I think all the options are available. Like we can do every action. But
Probably. I'm not really much of a studied heads up aficionado. But like my knee jerk reaction here is you're both so shallow, I would probably lean towards like a limp jamming strategy just to try to pick up the opens.
yeah. So I was thinking that ace 8 is probably like the top, or sorry, queen 8 is the bottom of the calling range,
Mhm.
like the absolute floor. So queen 10 we got to call. And then we win a flip. Just gonna go ahead and jam this. Again, we have all three options. We can limp, raise, or jam. Literally never folding.
You guys are so shallow, it's kind of difficult. Like it's probably, I don't mind leaning towards a higher variance option to pick up the blinds just because.
Yeah, I chose to rip it here because I thought that if I open to like 2x and then he rips it, we kind of have to fold queen jack. It's like our best hand that we fold. And then if we limp and he just rips it, it's like kind of painful that we have to call. So then instead of doing that, I just chose to just rip it ourselves.
It's probably not a bad decision.
So he folds. We gotta walk.
So I don't. If I knew he was jamming a lot, I would be pretty prone to limp this hand. But if you don't really know, I think I would be jamming this hand.
I think
I
all
think
the
we-
options are available.
I think mix for a good limp call.
I think limp call and raise call, obviously.
Always raising, you don't want to let him realize equity here. Maybe you should rip.
Yeah, I lean towards opening here, not letting him realize equity, and also ripping. I like limping to trap him as well. I think all the options are good.
You know, I like opening to 3 big blinds here.
I would go like 2.5.
The
was
thing
gonna say
is, if you put a little bit of more meat on the table, maybe that's gonna like he's gonna go for it a little bit more because like you're a bit
Yeah.
imbalanced in your so you might like read that as weak and then make a mistake. But again, like you don't want to call, right?
Yeah.
So
So I just rip it here. He calls.
my God, oh no, oh
Do
no,
we win?
He's got
never,
fours. He's got fours.
never. Eh? How does he call with king five?
Does he thinks you jam queen 10?
How?
Yeah.
How? What is going
Or not?
on? Did you make $900 here?
Yeah, I did.
Just over it.
Ooh. I don't know.
Boom. That's me.
But I think heads up is just you
Hmm.
just go with chip EV, right?
Yeah, like when your heads up.
No, there's a special chart set for heads up. Do you have it,
Right.
Galen?
I don't know. I haven't really dug into the heads up stuff. I know, ICM kind of starts, ICM's pretty much gone when you get heads up. Just
Yeah.
because there's no future game, no more future game to be had. You're just playing a heads up. You sit and go at that point for
Well,
whatever.
if you look,
price.
if you look into a chart and around 12, 13 big blinds and the small blind jams, what should we call in the big blind? Just the regular. I think king 5 suited makes it in there, right? I don't know about king 5 off.
Let's see. So 25. I've got some heads up stuff. So how deep were you?
I think we're like we are
13.
14 bigs deep.
All right, so we'll look at 15 effective. Small blind first in ranges. So at 15 big blinds, you are not doing a lot of jamming. You're jamming the hands with decent equity, but the worst equity realization. So as you would guess, your offsuit wheel aces, your worst pairs, so like threes, fours, deuces. The middling set of your pairs, basically from fives to queens, prefers just calling at this back depth. And I think it's probably got something to do with how extremely easy it is to get all the chips in the center with like a deceptively strong hand heads up. Like you're raising aces, ace, king, kings at half frequency. You're just calling with kings a lot. Ace, queen suited, ace, jack suited, but you do a whole heck of a lot of just calling here. And let's see how it changes as we get to deeper stack depths. So at 17, a lot of the middling hands are starting to wake up and raise. So like your weaker suited combos and your offsuit king X, queen X, it likes to start opening. And then when you get to 20, it's lighting up a lot. It's just the same regions are becoming more and more raisy. Same thing at 25. And at 30, the raising range is expanded even more. So you don't do a lot of jamming. Now, when you get to 12, you're playing basically just a call push strategy. So 12 or less. So 15 is actually kind of an interesting chip stack. It's like a transitional point of sorts.
So yeah, We ripped it and he called off with king five.
So just out of curiosity, we'll say verse small blind all in. Yeah, he's not supposed to be calling that at all. King 10 offsuit is as wide as he's calling.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting though. Good little tournament.
Yeah, good little tournament. It's only 132 hands.
Yeah, that's
Well-
yeah, it's a 2-table sit and go.
Little $800 for I think like 2 hours of play. Not bad.
20 minutes?
Yeah, he maxed late reg, so you know it worked out really nice.
Yeah, I have another one too, actually. I think I came second, maybe third. Let's see.
So this one was a 55 on party, right?
Yeah.